The Ron Paul Institute for Peace and Prosperity welcomes you to 5 Minutes, 5 Issues.
Starting in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I am Adam Dick, a Ron Paul Institute Senior Fellow. Let's start.
Issue 1.
Since August of 2014, the United States military has spent over $7 billion on the ISIS war. That is according to an estimate the Department of Defense released last week. Sure, the estimate does not include all U.S. government costs for the ISIS war, but still, ISIS war spending is not much compared to the trillions of dollars in U.S. costs arising from the Afghanistan and Iraq Wars. But give the ISIS war time. President Barack Obama announced last week that more U.S. troops will soon join the war effort.
Issue 2.
As of Thursday, the Hawaii legislature approved a resolution that directs the Hawaii Legislative Reference Bureau to conduct a study on the potential impact on state government of decriminalizing the illegal possession of drugs for personal use in the state. By itself, a study does nothing to end the drug war, but spreading decriminalization beyond marijuana to all drugs is a big step, and a study could help prepare the way for taking that big step. Now that many state and local governments have taken on the easier marijuana prohibition battle, might Hawaii lead against the rest of drug prohibition?
Issue 3.
After losing to former Senator Hillary Clinton in 4 out of 5 states in the Democratic presidential contest on Tuesday, Senator Bernie Sanders issued a statement indicating a shift in his campaign's purpose. Instead of talking about winning the nomination, Sanders says, "This campaign is going to the Democratic National Convention in Philadelphia with as many delegates as possible to fight for a progressive party platform that calls for several listed goals." None of Sanders' listed goals, by the way, include protecting liberty or reducing foreign intervention. This Democratic Party platform purpose seems perplexing. Sanders has never held political office as a Democrat. He serves in the U.S. Senate as an independent. Many of Sanders' supporters also are far from party people. Some Sanders delegates must be wondering if traveling to the Democratic National Convention is still worth it.
Issue 4.
Eric Schmidt related in the New York Times a comment U.S. National Intelligence Director James Clapper told reporters on Monday. Clapper said the Obama administration may complete in June its review of the George W. Bush administration's classification of 28 pages from the 2002 Congressional Joint Inquiry into intelligence community activities before and after the terrorist attacks of September 11, 2001. Classification has prevented the public from seeing the 28 pages. Since December of 2013, Representative Walter Jones, a Ron Paul Institute Advisory Board member, and lead co-sponsor Representative Stephen Lynch have been championing a resolution calling for making public the 28 pages.
Issue 5.
On Wednesday, a U.S. federal judge called former U.S. House of Representatives Speaker Dennis Hastert a serial child molester and sentenced him to 15 months in prison. But Hastert had not been charged with child molestation. Instead, Hastert's trial was about whether he had committed the crime of structuring withdrawals. You see, Hastert's prosecution regarded Hastert taking his own money out of his own bank account incrementally, such that the bank would not report to the U.S. government a single withdrawal of over $10,000. The sentence is much harsher than the 0 to 6 month incarceration the prosecution had sought pursuant to a plea deal with Hastert. The sentence also requires Hastert, who was never charged with a sex crime, to undergo sex offender treatment. There is no justice in imprisoning a person for withdrawing his own money from his own bank account, and there is no justice in punishing a person for child molestation when he has not been convicted of that crime. That's a wrap. Transcripts of 5 Minutes, 5 Issues episodes, including links to related information, are at the Ron Paul Institute blog.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.